Hello, Flosstube.
Hello. Sorry, my voice is...
Helen's
going to have to talk for me.
She's about to lose her voice, but we're persevering because it's been a while. I think it's... How long has it been since the last one?
I didn't put the
5
date.
weeks?
Can you not remember last time? I've just filled that in this morning from the last time. And I didn't even put the date on because I was really not into it at all. I don't know what was the matter with it.
No.
Yeah. Or you were starting the whip wheel, weren't you?
It's been a while. We're sorry. Yeah. Not that anybody's probably interested, but it's just been a bit busy, just with not really know what. If you're new here, I'm Helen. This is Rosie, my mum.
Hello.
This is a channel about cross-stitching and knitting.
Knitting and crocheting. I haven't done any crocheting yet, but yeah.
So if you're here for that, welcome. If not, stick around. It might be fun. So it's been a while since our last video, so we've got some stuff to show. It's been fun, but we were just saying we like to start these things with we started with what you're grateful for, but I think it's just we want to talk about something nice that's happened recently.
Well, my nice thing is just how the relationship between me and Anna, being a grandma, it's just better than I ever thought.
Anna's my 1-year-old daughter.
So, my first grandchild, look, I'm getting all...
Oh, she's crying! Don't cry.
Oh, but she's just a little character, and I love it.
She's alright.
Mm-hmm. She's just so like you, though. It's like... It's like having you all over again.
And we got some stories about Anna, so if you like baby stories, stick around.
Yeah.
I got my eyebrows done this morning. That was fun.
Yeah?
I put makeup on today. I don't normally wear makeup, but I have to because when I get my eyebrows done, I go really red, and I didn't want to scare all you guys. So then I did my hair as well, and it's quite nice. But I think at some point today, my face will start to cake because I'm not very good at doing makeup, and I'll want to take it off. But at the minute, I'm feeling quite good.
I need to go and get some makeup. I need to go and get matched because I don't know what I am now.
Well, you're going to be paler now that you're further up north.
I know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. This foundation is probably like 3 years old, so I'm probably going to break out tomorrow, but there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're happy that stuff's opening back up.
Yes, it's a little bit... I couldn't think about booking a place to sit and go and have a coffee.
No.
But it just means... I don't want to say too much because this new Indian variant is coming, so...
We just got to ride it.
But, you know, we're still here. I feel like I'm starting to thrive.
You've had both your injections now.
I've had both my COVID.
You're not 2 weeks out of your last one yet, are you?
No, not yet.
So you've not got full immunity, but that's good that you've had both.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, my husband, has got his tomorrow, his first one. I probably have to wait another week or so. I'm like I'm in a different age bracket.
Yeah. So yes, and I'm just switching around the room. It's made a difference.
Yes, we're in a different place again. We still haven't picked where what, but we've got window behind us. This used to be where the TV is, and now the TV's over there. And we didn't know how it would work with the window being backlit, but I bought a ring light, like a professional. So I think it's okay. Let us know if it's
too bright.
If colours.
We'll see.
I don't know. But it's nice just being sat here on a normal day to day. For you. You didn't like it. We switched it a couple of weeks ago.
And it was just a different room. Amazing. Yeah. So I still do most of my knitting upstairs though.
In bed.
On the bed. In bed. Yeah. Well, it's because I can prop myself up
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you're settling into your new house.
Yeah.
Good. So should we start talking about stitching, knitting?
Yeah, well, last time I'd gone right off it. I hadn't done anything, had
You'd
I?
lost your bug. You were
was
annoyed.
In yarn. It was in yarn prison, wasn't it?
Craft prison.
Craft prison. Yeah. But no, I've got it all back.
Good. So have you got any finishes?
Yes.
What have you finished?
Those green shoot socks, but they're wrong.
You finished the socks, but they're wrong. Should we have a look at them?
Goodness me. So you can see by the picture.
So this is Winnick Mum's green shoot socks.
Yeah.
They're lovely. These are yours.
And there's mine. On one side is there's nothing. There's no cable.
On this side.
There's nothing.
So there's supposed to be a cable. And you've got 2 cables on this side.
And then 2 cables. Well, there should be a gap there, and I'm happy with them. They're all right.
So your cables are just not in the right place.
Yeah. And
but it's fine.
it's a learning curve because as well, I was first time as well working from a chart instead of the written down.
And Winnick Mum will give you some tips.
Yes.
And so it's working now.
And so I've learned, I still have to have a piece of paper and write down and count because I don't want to mark.
Oh no.
This.
No. Have like a working copy.
So that's the other one. But somehow, because they were for me, I've made them just a bit too long. But they were trial and error because I've pulled them out I don't know how many times.
They're done and you've got a pair.
Done and I've got a pair.
You haven't got second sock syndrome. I think that's a win.
Yeah, that's all right.
Well done.
And I made them longer than the pattern says. Longer that way. So I did a few more repeats of the pattern. So usually Winwick Mum's socks come about there.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like sort of couple of inches above your ankle.
But you like them longer.
But I like them longer.
But not this long.
No, I made them long enough that way. It was that way I made them too.
Oh, you made them too long in the foot.
Too long in the foot. So the heel rides up.
Mm.
So they'll not be socks that I wear.
They'll be house socks.
Yeah.
House socks. Pretty house socks.
Mm-hmm.
So this was Winnick Mum's
green shoots.
Green shoots with what wool?
It's the signature 4-ply. That's what it's.
West Yorkshire spinners.
West Yorkshire spinners.
So is green shoots the colour?
Green shoots is the colour and the pattern. No, green shoots is the pattern. What's the colour?
Does it have a name?
Is it the pattern or is it the colour? No, spring green.
Spring green is the colour.
Is the colour.
Green shoots is the pattern.
Green shoots is the pattern, yeah.
Very nice.
So I might do the summer one next, which is called Sizzling Rays. Because I've already got because we got that
the
set from
so we got the
yarn,
book and 4 sets of
yarn lane, wasn't it?
For each sock.
So it just made me practicing another pattern, that I haven't done before. But I'm not precious about having it perfect.
It's unique.
I'm on it.
You got any other finishes?
I finished the back. No finishes.
No finishes. Okay, I finished. This was the Stitching Book Club.
Oh, I love that.
Sense and Sensibility style.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
So I did this on 25 count white linen 1/1 with the colour conversion for the white fabric. And I love it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think I think I want to do a little drum or something like fold it round. It's so small, so I've got like quite a lot of, but do something.
Could you not, if you have
like a little band around a vase or
a tin
and
put it on the lid, tin lid?
Well, it's kind because it's not circular.
But I've got like a oblong tin.
I'd have to find one, but yeah, could do that. But yeah, I liked. Put this back up. I liked that it was really small, and I'm very excited for the next one, which is Little Women.
Oh yeah,
starting in June, I think.
Right.
So I signed up for the 3. So
books.
Yeah. So I have the patterns, and you can buy the kits on our Etsy, I think, but they sell out really fast. I'll put the info down below, but I just kit it up myself.
And did you read Sense and Sensibility?
I didn't.
No, it's hard to read.
Because we were still living here and going back home, and the house was getting done, so there was a lot of stuff going on. I've seen the film, and I didn't really get involved in the discussion on Facebook, which is like the book club side of it that you talk about the book. I probably won't read Little Women, but I've read that so many times that I could probably... I could get in the discussion and know what I was talking about. So yeah, I don't know how I'll fully finish it, but that's my little finish. That was that.
So we've both got to finish this time.
Yes, because it's been so long. We managed to finish.
We would have been poor if we hadn't. Yeah.
Sorry, I get my tea.
I'm going to drink water.
Don't lose your voice completely. So, whips.
Whips, I haven't started a new whip, but the cardigan I was doing, that one. So I've got the 2 sides and the back, but again, I finished the back, and you were supposed to, up the back, have a cable up the back and up 2 sides.
That matches the arms.
Yeah. That's right.
So another cable down the back, but that was too much.
Cable, up the back, and then halfway up the back, the cable started again. And I started it, and I just didn't like it. So I just did it plain. Again, uniqued it. But I made it as well longer than the pattern says, because I like it covers me bum.
Yeah, I like those as well. Longer cardi.
So, yeah, I've started the sleeves, but I'm doing them 2 at a time.
What's this wool? This is the
Aran. Is the soft and... Is it smooth and soft and silky? I think it is. Women's Institute yarn that you get from Hobbycraft.
It's really nice and chunky and soft.
And it's really good value. It's like you get a huge, big, I think it's a 500 gram ball. And they're usually £10, but with Hobbycraft you can get 3 for 2. So you can get 3 balls for £20 instead of £30. And I think that's really good for the quality and how it washes.
And how much would you get out? Like, could you make a cardigan out of 1 ball? I've no idea about.
Yes, I think I might need just a little bit more.
Okay.
This is something else I should get into, is the discipline of measuring.
Doing gauge swatches.
Yeah, that no. But no, it's all coming, and then I'm thinking, right, oh yeah, how much does it, did it take? To like, how much did it cost? How much did the garment cost? In materials, not in labour. So, yeah, I think it'll be just over 500.
Mm-hmm. But if you've done it a bit longer,
but I've done it longer than it
Uh-huh.
says. But it tells me in me.
I was just interested because
Magazine.
I don't know how far it goes, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if it took 15 balls to do a cardigan,
No, one of those big balls, and probably a little bit more, like 100 gram more, small ball more. That'll probably be to just do the edging for the button.
Mm-hmm.
The buttons and that.
Very good. So that is good value.
And it washes really well as well, because I've done loads of blankets type things in it.
So one of my whips has been St Mary's Island by True Veil Stitch Kits, who's local to us I think she lives in Whitley Bay. So I won this as one of her giveaways. And this has been like my work piece. I just keep it on my desk, so when it's a bit quiet, I just fill in all this sky, all of this up to here is just going to be this blue sky. So I've got quite a bit to do, but I've done a bit on this side. I'll put before and afters if I can remember, and if I have pictures. But it's just a nice one just to sit and do.
And show the picture of what it's going to turn out like. See the blue.
There's lots of blue sky.
You got a bit more interest at the bottom for you to do a bit more variant.
Yeah, but I delay my gratification, so I have to do all the boring bits before I get to do the nice bits, and then.
That's good discipline.
That's fine. Not a lot on that one, but it's just chipping away. And it's just such a nice pattern.
Yeah. What else have I got? All I've got is me scarves. This is for South Shields is sand dancers. That's what they're called. People who are from South Shields, born in South Shields. And they're doing a charity for homeless people, people knitting or crocheting scarves, and then they're going to tie them all together, and it goes right round the market square,
and they can just pick them up.
And then I don't know what they do, but they were saying how they give a specific size, and the specific size is because what they found was so homeless people, what they do is they fold the scarves up and use it as a pillow. And they wanted darker colours, mainly. I know I've done the green, it's a bit lighter, but... So I've done 3 at a time.
It's like a washing line of...
scarves. So it's a pattern I got from a magazine again, and it's just a 4-row repeat. And I had a little bit of a quandary yesterday because there's a Facebook page, and I posted on Facebook that I was doing 3 at a time. And people said, oh yeah, that's a good idea. And I thought, well, why not? If you do socks 2 at a time, why not? And a lady had asked for the pattern.
Yeah.
And I'd got it out of the magazine, and I wasn't quite sure. I'd put my magazine away because I just wrote down the pattern on a piece of paper. But I didn't know with copyright whether I could share the pattern.
You definitely could tell her what magazine it came from.
Yeah, I know all that. Yeah.
And then,
but not actual.
People sell magazines. I think it's frowned upon to take magazines apart and sell different patterns. But if you're selling the whole magazine, I think that's acceptable. But you couldn't just like send her a picture of it.
No, I didn't write it down what the pattern was because
it might be that the designer has that available somewhere else. Like it was in the magazine, but you could go to the designer and get that. So giving her that information is fine.
but I couldn't remember which magazine because I'd put all the magazines back away in the craft room.
Mm-hmm.
And just had my little piece of paper with the 4 lines that repeats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I didn't want to write that out for her.
No. No.
Yeah. So I just said, I couldn't remember the name of it, which I couldn't. But
no.
Yeah.
You did the right thing.
I think because there's a lot involved in designing, and I don't think people get, they want things for free. A lot of people don't want to pay for things.
Or they think, it's just 4 lines. Just give me it. But
somebody
the work
spent
that's gone into that, and
the maths and working it all out, and what gauge, and they've probably swatched it. So so sorry that I didn't share it, but I thought it was the right thing to do.
Absolutely. And if she has a problem with that, or the person has a problem with that, then that's their problem. And you need to support your designers.
And there's tons of different patterns for scarves. Yeah.
I mean, there's tons of people do put free things on Ravelry, and so I'm sure if she wanted something free, they could find it. But
Wool Warehouse as well, they have patterns up for free as well. So, but
cool. So I had 2 more that I was working on. So this one I've taken out. So I'm doing Mill Hill Buttons and Beads Christmas Village series. So I'm working on this one at the minute. Sorry, the light's reflecting, which is Needlework Shop P. So I'm doing 12 of the series. Oh, can I have that? Thank you. 12 of the series on one massive piece of fabric, and I'm gonna do like a wall hanging when I'm finished. So this is the one that I'm working on at the minute. So I've got 12. I think this is the 6th one that I'm doing, and I was initially doing it as part of a Sal Christmas 12-month town Sal, but I didn't finish at all in time, so I'm just carrying on the Sal by myself. If anybody else wants to join in, then it's the hashtags on Instagram.
Is this the only one that you've done up to now?
The first big piece of fabric?
No, the first.
This is the 6th one.
Shop.
This is the 6th one on this piece of fabric. I'll put a picture in of what it looks like when I've taken it out of the Q-snap. But
have you done 6 of them?
Not of the same shop, but of different ones. So I'm only doing the stitching at the minute. I'm not doing the beading. I'm going to do all the stitching of all 12 pieces and then come back and do the beading because of the Q-snap getting the beads caught in there.
You learned that, didn't you?
I did with my first one, because I initially had this on a big scroll rod, which wouldn't be too bad, but I could not get on with the scroll rod. It just wasn't, I wasn't happy with it. So I like my Q-snap, gone back with my Q-snap, but I have to bead separately. So this is as far as I got with this, and then I kind of got bored of it and put it away. I should finish this one at least before I put it away for a long time. So I'll probably do that. But I wanted to show you. So yeah, I've got 12 of the kits, and all the little kits come with the thread and the beads and everything. So this is what I do with my threads. So for all of the kits, I went through all of the patterns and counted all of the colours of thread. And a lot of them are repeated because obviously there's like white for the snow and brown for trees and everything like that. So I got just these plastic thread cards on Amazon, and I did little labels for
the labels.
Love a label maker. And then just deconstructed each kit and put the thread where it needed to be. So I don't have to
So is that, do you mean you've done it for the whole kit?
for the whole 12 kits, I've taken all the thread out.
So you haven't done all the threads for each kit separately?
No. Because they just give you like a little bit, and it was like trying to, because you need the thread then to do the beading.
Yeah.
You get like, if you're using a red bead, you use the red thread.
Yeah.
It was keeping the remnants of the kit was just a bit annoying. And so this way you get a lot of surplus thread as well. So if I had like a nice bit of thread, I could keep it and use the remnants of the previous kit to do a little bit in the next one.
It's like when I was doing the Auntie Sheila's blankets.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So I just keep this, and I haven't done every single kit, I don't think. But I have the same kind of thing with the beads, because you get tons of beads. You always have leftover beads. So I've got a little, like little pill boxes almost, again with the numbers on, and I just empty them in, and then I've got leftover beads. And when I finished all this and I have loads of leftover beads, I'm going to be able to make something. Or if I have another pattern that doesn't have the kit and it calls for some Mill Hill beads, I'm going to have a good stash.
Yeah.
So just a tip if you're doing anything like that. Yeah, these plastic things from Amazon work really well for me, and then I can take the labels off and reuse them. So yeah, that's my Mill Hill. And then I was working on Scarlet Quince's Moet and Chandon White Star. This is one of my big full coverage pieces. Let me use that. So I've gone on to the second page. Oh, I can't see. So I've gone on to the second page. This is like the width of it. And just worked on the letters, because on the first page they were a bitch to do at the end. So I'm getting that over with. Do the horrible bits first and then do all the nice bits later on. So it doesn't look like an awful lot, but I think there's like 22 different colours and blends just in this C.
Wow.
So it takes a while.
Yeah.
But it makes it look so pretty. So yeah, that was, again, I think I got bored of this one. I need to have some kind of rotation going on. I need more little things to break up the big things.
Yeah.
And then I put one thread into my Moon and Stars piece, but I didn't bring it just because it was one thread.
I don't think I've got anything else. I was going to start on the mushroom socks, but
you haven't started that. So that's haul. Do you want to show your haul?
I'm sure that.
So you got
we did some last week.
A ball winder.
When you came round last week. We did some.
I love this.
So it goes from skeins. No, that's not right. Is that right? Skeins, yeah. So like that.
So as part of your haul, you had some of these skeins, and we wanted to make them into little cakes. And some of them were good, and some of them were terrible. This one kind of barfed a bit. These ones were cute.
So they were good. So this morning, I started for the
unsupervised. She started another one.
For the mushroom socks. And I love them. I've been wanting this for ages. And it was Mother's Day that I got this for.
We got you the voucher.
And it's these little mushroom socks.
Oh, how cute are they?
Just cute. They're doing all different colourways.
So this is from Lucy Locketland.
Lucy Locketland. But it's stone knits.
Stone knit, patterned by Charlotte Stone of Stone Knits.
Yeah. So she does all sorts of cute woodland creatures, socks and all sorts.
Very cute.
It is.
So this green was part of...
So this green was a big scheme. So Lucy Lockett dyes these herself.
Mm-hmm.
And so she puts the kits together with Stone Knits pattern.
Okay.
So, yeah,
so you tried to cake it.
Cake it, and I just ended up in a big bath. So I thought, well, if I roll it into a ball, I don't know how, if anybody knows. I know I used to sit with my mum and put my hands like that, and she'd wind, but not as fine as this.
What's this?
Wool. So that's 4-ply merino, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So look at that. If anybody wants to look at that, see. If you wanted to order it, she's got online. She's on Instagram and Facebook. And she's got a shop in Seaburn, is it Seaburn way? Walker way? Near Sunderland. And we can go to the shop.
Yes.
Which is only open certain days. So anyway, I'm going to have to roll it in a ball and get the knots out as I go. And then
cake it.
You
can't do that.
But there must be a simpler way.
Of using a ball winder.
You
need one of them big umbrella things.
Yeah. Oh, and I saw one. I like her one. Look, I like her. Because I've got the crochet hooks and the needles. So it's wooden, looks very posh. And it's got like the umbrella thing here. Stick it on and then wind it. But I think it's just needs practice. Don't go in there. So the other thing with it came this beautiful wool as well. So this is
New Lanark Wool and Textiles.
That's not going to do it. Where did the little pattern go for the one that's in my hand? Yeah. So it's a little rabbit.
Little cotton rabbit.
Yeah.
Bunny girl in a dotty dress.
So again, this is from Lucy Locketland.
Oh, so Little Cotton Rabbits is the...
Yeah. The woman, she's also on Instagram.
Is the designer.
And she makes the most...
Julie Williams.
Just beautiful little rabbits and costumes for them, little dresses and also... dungarees and all sorts. It's so cute.
Very cute.
But this
so this is the wool for the rabbit.
To make the rabbit.
You got the stuffing to go with it.
And the stuffing is...
It's like proper just...
It's like...
off the sheep.
Wool. It's just like fleece. Yeah.
It's got bits in it and everything.
So that's that. Oh, I showed a bit earlier. We talked about it last time.
Yeah, but then you couldn't be bothered to go get them.
My sock blockers from Ukraine. And it's got my Arbaya socks by my Arbaya knit and crochet on Instagram.
And so they're extra long and adjustable for your size.
Yeah. So you can measure the foot length and the go from. So it's a adults ones goes from a size 2 to a size 12. That's the only bit is it doesn't...
Stay.
There's no way for it to stay, so there must be...
You just put a
elastic band. I think that's some people use. There's these holes as well, and I'm not sure whether you could do something with that. But really nice design, and they're longer ones than, because they're for boot socks. Because a lot of sock blockers you get are quite short. They'll end about there, and then they've got all gone. But it's got a loop on to hang up in.
I can't remember the name of the shop, but it's on Etsy, and I'll link it down below.
Yeah. It was recommended by Winnick Mum.
Are you happy with it?
Yes, I am, because I put one, didn't I?
You showed your sock on it.
I put my sock on it, so that's it. So then what you're supposed to do is wash them or wet them when you've finished, and then you put it on, and it blocks it to
that shape,
to the size and shape. Yeah. If you were going to sell them on, and then they're nice to fold up.
Oh, okay.
It makes them nice and
which is nice to show them that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then the ball winder, that's it's just from Amazon. It's like, just practice like everything, isn't it? I think that's it. That's me.
So I got a pattern. I shouldn't be buying patterns, but I saw this one on a Facebook de-stash thing, and I just had to have it. So this is my first Mirabilia, and it's going to shine because it's an old one with the photo on the front. So this is Mother's Arms, and I just thought it was so pretty. So I'll do it for my Anna.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah.
So it's got tons of specialty threads, tons of beads, some buttons. I'm going to change your hair colour to match mine. Probably do some other ones. I've seen some lovely conversions on Instagram. But yeah, I'm excited about that one because it's out of print as well. So it was a good deal just to have. Don't know when I'll do it, but that was just that. And then when the shops opened again, we went into town and I went to Paper Chase, which here in the UK is like a stationery,
nice things.
Nice stationery, cards, notepads, that kind of thing. So because they'd been closed since Christmas, they had all the Christmas stuff and lots of stuff was on sale. So I got some stuff for finishing. So I got 3 like velvet ribbons, so like a gold, a black and a blue, and they were 75p each because they just had to give them away because it was all their Christmas stuff. So that's 3 meters. Yeah, 3 meters of each for 75p.
Yeah.
So you just can't say no. I'm gonna jingle here. I thought this was really cool. It's like a gift wrap thing, but I could just take these off and use them as trim for anything Christmassy. So I could, like my Mill Hill Christmas Village, I could put them on there, somehow finish it. But that was, I'm trying to work it out because everything was half price and then half again. So £1 something for lots of.
That's, yeah.
These little picks again, like little berries. Oh, that's really like little berries and gold berries for doing little pick finishes. They were
pick finishes.
It's a pick, isn't it? Like what you put in the garland is a pick.
Oh, right.
No? Okay.
You did a garland course.
75, 70, 80p again. And then these two that were is East of India, which is nice.
They're nice colours. I love them.
So they're like the kind of
raffia.
They have like a name, but again, I think they were like 75p, something like that. For
what are you going to use them for?
Don't know. I got no clue.
Yeah.
But just because they were there, and
I love them colours together.
I might use them. There'd be a nice bow on top of something. Or... So got a ton of things for about £5. That was fun. But that's all. I've been trying to be good. Haven't bought much cross-stitch stuff. Been looking. I really, really, really want a Bisley cabinet and some pip and chip bobbins. Those ones that I showed you. And redo my whole bobbin storage. If you haven't seen the pip and chip bobbins and you're a bobbinator, you should go and check them out because they're just gorgeous. And I keep looking at Bisleys, try to get a cheap one, and then go spend lots of money on the bobbins that I want. I'm trying to figure out how to get them in the house without Alex noticing. We'll see, but they're on my radar. I think I'm like trying not to buy things, so when I buy that, it's not.
Yeah, you know, it's not regretful, but I wish that when I had been your age, I kept on with me crafting, me knitting. But knitting was just with straight needles and, well, maybe it wasn't, but to me all it was straight needles and...
Yeah, I think cross-stitching wasn't what it is now, or it might have been. I just wasn't aware, and I was just doing them little kits from...
And obviously,
wherever.
You know, with Instagram and Facebook and all of that, you see more things, and especially when you see things from different countries, you know?
Yeah.
And you give ideas, oh, wow.
Like, I had no idea about full coverage stuff that you could, like, stitch a whole painting, really, until I found my Midsummer's Eve one. And I don't even know where I found it or how I, like, stumbled upon it, but... So I started that without really knowing what full coverage was, that there was like a big following of like Haid and such. So I just kind of, it was self-taught, the full coverage aspect of it. And now if I were, you know, I'm doing other full coverage and I'm not doing it anything like how I did my, but it was my first one and you just don't know. But now having this community of
that's it. I
Instagram
think that's it.
And stuff to learn from and ask questions and get new ideas, it's just wonderful.
Yeah, it is. It is. I love it. I love the going on Instagram and seeing socks out for years. I thought, how do people knit socks? It's just magic. It's just, you know, witchified sort of thing. And then once I learned how to knit socks, you couldn't stop me. It was just... So, which I would never have done socks if it hadn't have been for...
Well, you couldn't have done your socks on your straight needles.
No.
Like you do it on your DPNs, but they weren't like DPNs that you've got now.
No, but I've got DPN. I have DPNs because it's what Grandma had. But there were the, like, metal ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I had no idea what they were used for. Yeah. So, but no, I'm pleased that I've learned now. I'm pleased that I've found out now.
Good. So, have you got any plans?
Well, yeah, get this caked up, the little bunny and the toadstool socks. I think the toadstool socks I need to start because they are so cute. And bring out again Anna's doll.
Oh, and you talked about your whip wheel.
Oh yeah, I've got the whip wheel.
Because I set you up on a whip wheel from last time. Have you been using it or?
I haven't. I've just gone between the scarves and me cardigan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been using it because I haven't done much stitching. It's just too busy. So I was working on my Mill Hill stuff for a while, and then it'd been sat there on my Lowry stand for so long, and then I was bored of looking at it, even though I hadn't really stitched on it. So then I wanted to switch something up. So I think I've got to be more disciplined, that even if I've only got half an hour on an evening to stitch, that I should pick up my needle and stitch.
I know, but it's hard because I'm like that sometimes. On a night time when I go to bed, it's like, oh, I don't think I've got the... It's not just the doing it, it's the mental energy, isn't it, to remember where you've left off. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think my plan is just try and stitch a bit more and see where I go, whether that's using my whip wheel or just setting myself little challenges to finish that house before I move on to another thing, or just be a bit more disciplined with it. But yeah, and we'll try not to leave it too long till next video.
Yeah, but we have had a bit going on. Yeah. As usual.
But yes, we should be more disciplined.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll talk about that now, but if you don't want to stay here for the live stuff, then you can leave. Bye. But if you like the live stuff, if you like nosing on people's lives, then stick around. So, what to start with? I mean, I've written down Anna's birthday.
Oh, first birthday. Yeah.
And now she's 13 months, so that was a while ago. So yeah, I'll put some pictures in, but this was Anna's birthday. So we couldn't have a big party. We were still in partial lockdown. So Mum and my dad and Heather, his partner, are like part of our bubble because they do childcare for Anna, so they could come round. So we had it in the garden. We had a barbecue and some cake, and Anna got a bubble machine that she absolutely loves. So it was lots of fun, but not like the big party that we thought. But we never got a baby shower or like a party for her being born.
No.
She wasn't christened, so we didn't have a christening. But we didn't have any of those parties, so it didn't really feel like we were missing out on that particularly. And she wouldn't know the difference. She's not going to know. She's not going to remember. So it was nice just to have.
And this, and the cutest thing at nursery, they sang happy birthday to her. Aww. And she went all shy.
She gets this thing.
She goes like that, doesn't she? All coy.
Because she watches this TV, some cartoon at my dad's, and one of the episodes is a happy birthday thing, so she knows a happy birthday song. But then as soon as you sing it to her, she knows that you're singing about her, and then she gets all self-conscious and just goes...
It's the cutest thing.
I don't know where she gets it from. That was so funny. And
talk about her being a lockdown COVID baby. Oh my goodness. So she was playing here and she had my keys.
Oh yeah.
And I've got a
like the doorbell thing that plugs into the wall. And so Mum takes her to nursery and goes on the metro on the train, and she's like, you have to beep your pass on the thing.
Just on the thing.
So she gets the keys off my mum, and it's got like a key ring on, and she beeps it on the on the bell. But then you got her on video doing like pushing the bell and then sitting down and rubbing her hands like you do with the sanitizer. Like pressing the sanitizer and then rubbing your hands. She's like, you just don't know what they're picking up. She's so funny.
She is.
And she's so switched on. So she's been really poorly
Very poorly. Last week, we were in A&E.
We were in A&E. We had to go up to A&E because she had a fever that just wasn't coming down. She was like 38.7, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit for anybody, but high fever that she'd had for
She was poorly.
24 hours, and it wasn't coming down with the Calpol. So went to the doctors, and the doctor sent us up to A&E. So we were there for 6 hours, and they gave us some ibuprofen and just like monitored her. So they said she had viral tonsillitis. So they couldn't give her any antibiotics or anything, but she wasn't well. She wasn't herself. So we had her off from nursery. That was the
Wednesday. What was it? The Monday after.
She got sent home on Monday. It was Tuesday morning that I rang the doctors. So the Tuesday, all day we were at A&E. Then she was supposed to go in on Wednesday to nursery, but obviously she still wasn't well. And then it got to Friday. Yeah. And she woke up with a rash. And I had scarlet fever when I was 3. And you immediately just said it's scarlet fever.
Yeah. She showed me a little rash there. I think Mummy needs to ring doctors. I think you've got scarlet fever.
So back to the doctors we go. It wasn't bright red like you kind of see online if you look at what scarlet fever is, but...
Because it was caught quickly.
Yeah. It was like the start of it, and because we knew that she was so ill before, and that I had scarlet fever, and apparently if you've got like a genetic predisposition to it, if you've had it before, if your parents have had it. So we just got her straight in there and straight on the antibiotics. So she's been on that for 6 days. Yeah, today's Thursday. And she's doing much better. I think she probably has an ear infection on top of it because her balance is all off. Like she's been walking since 10 months, and she's normally fine walking, but she's all wobbly and not really balancing properly. And then you picked her up from nursery last night, and we got told chickenpox was going around, and she's got 2 spots. So
yeah,
checked her this morning, and she still only had 2 spots. So I don't know if it's just pimples that just a coincidence. But just keeping an eye on that. Having chickenpox on top of scarlet fever. But she's still just running around like...
Just laughing and funny as can be.
It's only really when she had a fever that she was really miserable. So she's doing okay, but bless her.
I had her for a sleepover, and it was like I had to remind myself that I'm grandma, because she looked just like you. So like you. Even how she sleeps.
So funny.
It is.
Yeah. So I had to apologise to her for giving her shit jeans. Because I know that there's just going to be a world of hurt in for her. But I guess knowing that it... but yeah. So I think that's Anna's stuff. I'm back at work. Part-time furlough. So that's interesting. Difficult going back into it from being on maternity, but lots of people have been off all year, so I feel like I've not had my maternity, I've just been off.
Yeah.
Which is a bit sad. So getting back into work. I don't know, it's not like a shock, but I'm glad that I'm just part-time at the minute.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be full-time. It might change as it goes on, but furloughs until September. I don't know whether they'll want me back full time before that, but I've kind of got that buffer to see.
Yeah.
And you're getting your decorating
And I'm
done?
getting decorating a couple of weeks' time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you and Alex are going to take me.
Yes, we're going to go wallpaper shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Get you some wallpaper.
Mm-hmm.
So you're having the living room done here.
Yeah. I'll show you before and after, maybe.
I'll take some pictures, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you get it done, we'll probably not be back before then. So
yeah. So get the living room done and the 2 bedrooms, or the yarn room, my scarf lady room.
Your bedroom and the craft room.
And the craft room, yeah.
And then gonna get you some wardrobes.
Yeah.
And then get all your yarn put away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be lovely.
It's going to be lovely.
I'm so excited.
Then we can do this from...
Yeah, then we can be up in the craft room where it's a bit nice and we'll kind of have a permanent base up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So lots of things to look forward to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Still going on with my cough and my voice and my gammy hip, but there's things in the pipeline. Hopefully that
get back to the doctors, get back to rheumatology.
Yeah. Because
get you sorted out.
Get me sorted out. Yeah. My garden as well, starting to look a bit more like a garden I would have, rather than just
grass and decking.
Just grass.
You got some plants, you got some...
Yeah. Sweet peas, hopefully they'll...
Yeah, our sweet peas aren't doing good.
No, I've not enough sunshine.
No.
Sweet peas need sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see them, because I love sweet peas. Yeah.
I think that's it. I feel like we've just kind of petered out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Kind of out of practice. I think this is why we need to
do
it more regular as well.
Yeah. Well, well, we keep saying this, once this or once that.
After this, it's going to be a bit... I saw that on Facebook, like a meme, like, adulting is just perpetually... But after this week, things are going to calm down. So I just have to get through this week. And it's just always like that. There's always something. So you just have to ride it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're done, do you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sorry that was a bit meh. But I have to go pee now. So I want to go.
Okay, and lunch at Mummy's.
Oh yeah, we're going to have lunch.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.